happened to be on Instagram scrolling when I saw this particular post coming from Tony the Closer. And I do follow him on my page. And as you guys know, Tony the Closer has a long-standing beef with Tasha K. And so when I saw this post, it was interesting. It said, Black A, Tasha K, dropping thirst traps, got her husband going off. The comments didn't disappoint either. She is looking handsome. So then I basically decided to go on to Tasha K's page, and I saw a particular post, and it says, this is not Tasha K posting. This is her husband of 20 years, check posting. I reviewed all of the DMs from the men that solicited my wife earlier today and have since deleted the video she posted earlier on the beach that enticed him. No need to send my wife D-pics. She's got all the mandingos she needs right here. And yes, I'm.
Hey, shout out to her husband for that, man. But y'all bro. Hey, fellas, y'all are weird. Look, now she did have them thighs are showing. You know, them legs was out, them curves was curving, and the mommy milkers are milking. Hey, look, shout out to you, Tasha. Okay, let's get that for the mommy milkers. But fellas, really, just shooting D pics off the rip? Have some decorum about your damn self. Damn. This is what women be talking about when they say all men are dogs and animals and stuff. Y'all gotta chill, gang, for real.
I'm truly of Mandingo descent, born and raised in Bamako, Mali. Now from here on out, there will only be celebrity gossip posted on this page. Thank you for your respect and attention on this matter concerning the video that my wife posted earlier. Sign, check. Now, right after that, Tony the Closer decided to weigh in on this whole situation.
Exactly, man. If y'all don't get the fuck out here trying to talk about some defending Tasha K, that black, all she do is motherfucker pick on people every day. Talk about their kids, their sexuality, their motherfucking bank account, everything. Now you motherfuckers want to have sensitive, fake outrage for the black Tasha is a motherfucking menace, and she getting her own goddamn treatment back. She out there trying to show that coochie. I see you trying to show that motherfucker. I checks it. I choke your ass out. Then to my Mandingo dick. Who had to talk about some Mandingo because she was getting DM? Ain't nobody get excited and send Tasha no pic. Man, show her DM, man. She goddamn know ain't nobody sent her goddamn thing. DM dried in the mother. Tell me some Tasha goddamn got sliding her motherfucking DM. She was in that motherfucker laid on the back so that belly ain't pop out. We know what you was doing. That's a trick. You lay on your back, that motherfucker get flat.
Now, Tasha K would then come up and post this. Hey y'all, it's me, Tasha K. I want to sincerely apologize to my husband and our family for the video I posted earlier today. I made a decision in the moment that didn't reflect the values of my marriage or the family I married into. This is important. I take full responsibility for that. It was disrespectful and that was never my intention. I love my husband and our family deeply, and I never wanted to put them in a position of discomfort or disrespect. Thank you to everyone who reached out with love and understanding. I hear you and I'm moving forward with more care. Now,
And shout out to Tasha for being responsible enough to take responsibility for her actions. She realized, all right, I might have been feeling myself. You know, I had a little bit too many mimosas on the beach and I seen them curves curving and I just wanted to show the world what I was still working with after these churning and whatnot. But she realized, yo, you know, husband uncomfortable with that. Got niggas sending too many pictures to you. You know, it's you blowing up the spot, making it a little hot. They make me uncomfortable. And she took it down and even apologized for it publicly. Shout out to you, Tasha. That's what a real woman do, okay? Hey, shout out to you, baby. I ain't mad at that at all. And as for Tony the Closer, my brother,
why are you gay?
Because you acting like Tasha wasn't looking good on that beach now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if facially she ain't your preference, that's one thing. But you can't say them curves weren't curving. So, my brother,
you are gay.
this is interesting because I saw so many people commenting, but it's interesting. I did see people liking Tony the Closer's post, and you see Derek Jackson was over there who's hating. But that's another story. Let me get back to the actual comments. And I thought they were very interesting, to say the least. Now, this comment says, it was a cute picture of you in swimwear. It was classy. Then you have, wait, you are apologizing for posting a video of you at the beach so the people at the beach didn't see you? This other person, it was literally a video of you in one piece at the beach on the sand. Why are we dragging this? Does he beat you or something? This person says, I wish I would apologize for posting in a bathing suit. He got to stop being so insecure. I mean, this is the same lady whose name is Cubana Tedded. Got him! Another person said, yeah, I saw the post of her in the beach in a bikini. I don't see the problem. She was at a place it was appropriate to wear. Girl, please apologize to him, not us. We did not see an issue. Marriage sucks when you can't be yourself. I said it in an original post. A post like that is either to make her husband jealous or get another man's attention. People who supported the post don't understand loyalty to your spouse. And I thought it was interesting that all of these women had somewhat of an issue with Tasha K apologizing to her husband. From what I understand, her husband is Muslim, and that's important because she said that she has to respect the family that she married into. Her husband is a Muslim man, all right? And sometimes you see Tasha K come out in hijabs and things like that. But let me kind of get more into what I'm looking at here, because people are saying that the man is insecure. But I want you to hear something from Tasha K's mouth.
In a marriage, I've been married almost 20 years, and this happened early on in my marriage. Unfortunately, in my marriage, right, when it was happening, I stepped outside of the marriage. Okay. That didn't solve anything at all. It made things worse.
So Tasha K admitted this about 2 years ago, that earlier on in her marriage, she did step out on her marriage. She did cheat on her husband. And she is even giving some other lady advice about dealing with the situation right now. And, you know, when I see these women who have a problem with her honoring her husband, who have a problem with her being respectful to her husband, it's amazing. Like, look at this one right here. So being married means you can't post a cute picture in a swimsuit at the beach, enjoying life and appreciating your natural beauty. No disrespect, but I don't want that type of marriage. But every marriage is different. So if you're happy and cool with yours, then salute, and y'all do y'all. Girl, you look great. You did nothing wrong. So this is some of the attitudes of some of the women from I would say the black community or larger black community that don't understand that marriage is about sacrifice. And again, if it was their husband who had muscles and was showing his body on the internet, and again, I'm not sure if men were inboxing her, sending deep pictures. I can't say that, but I can tell you most women would have a problem of a man flexing his muscles on the Instagram and women inboxing that man. Almost all of these ladies would feel very insecure about that, which means one thing: you're okay with doing whatever you feel like doing, but you're not okay with your partner doing whatever they want to do. And largely, this is why none of these women will get married. Like, you are hearing somebody saying, like, you know, I don't want a relationship like that anyway. I don't want that kind of marriage. And don't worry, you're not going to get it anyway, because nobody wants to deal with you, because you want to do things your way. All right. There are many women out there who demand so much from a man. And again, she is showing the world, even though it's a video of Bikini, she is showing off her body. It's not like she's taking a picture in a bikini. She's thirst trapping. She's showing, you know, her stomach. She's showing her sexiness, her curves, and that could look like advertising. All right.
She know what she doing, showing that chocolate off, all right? She showing that little chocolate drop, and she knew what she was doing. And shout out to her husband for being man enough to stand on his uncomfortability, because just because the next man is comfortable with his woman posting this or stuff like this, just because I might be comfortable with it or I might not care, doesn't mean that her husband gonna put up with that, especially if he's already dealt with her being, you know, her infidelity in the past. And shout out to them for getting past that, because I feel like the only marriages that I know of that actually seem like they're working and are going to make it until death do them part are ones who had to deal with some cheating. I feel like you gonna deal with that. I feel like that's something you gotta deal with and get past if you really gonna do it. Because two people just being together for decades and decades and decades without getting a little bit of side coochie, a little bit of side wiener, nah, I'm not believing it. Maybe that's just me, but I'm a human, you know what I'm saying? I'm not naive. I live in reality. And reality says, man, y'all gotta go through everything, man, in order to really make it to the end. And it seems like Tasha has done that with her man, and, you know, isn't ashamed to put her pride to the side and apologize for making him feel uncomfortable. Because it's not even about the picture or the post, it's about him feeling uncomfortable. And F what the world say, that's her man. You know what I'm saying? Because if Tasha got sick tomorrow, if Tasha broke her leg tomorrow, if Tasha lost an arm tomorrow, the same women talking about, girl, why you apologizing and all that would be the same women clowning her, and it would be her husband taking care of her. So yeah, he's the one she needs to make sure she good with. And shout out to her for doing that.
Right, for a man. In fact, it's not looking like advertising. It is advertising. And when you have a husband, a man that is with you, a family you married into, no man wants to see his woman doing that. Like if you're going to be at the if you're going to be at the beach, that's different. But we don't need to see what you got on. We don't need to see that. And that's the problem that women don't understand. And this is the issue that why many men, when they come across women who don't want to compromise, you're being worthless at this point. And Tasha K made a decision to be a woman, to apologize to her husband because she wants to stay married. Marriage is sacrifice. All right. Marriage is not doing what you want to do. That's why there are so many single ladies in our community. All right. You want the man to do whatever you want him to do. When it comes to you doing something for him that protects his feelings, you got a hard time dealing with that. And that's why you see so many attractive ladies, they can deal with a guy for, a few months. They get a guy, take him to Dubai or something like that. They'll get a guy to, spend a year with him. And then when you start looking, basically for long-term relationships and you just can't make these sorts of compromises for whatever your man wants, you can't do it. Like I know a guy who doesn't like his girlfriend at all. To wear weaves. Doesn't like weaves. He doesn't like wigs. He hates it. But you know what? He pays all the bills. You know what he does? He helps her run her business. You want to know what he does? He's done more for her than anybody in her family. But again, that's a weird rule. I mean, I can understand that, but that's his rule. Okay. But that man has worked so hard to put that woman in a better position. He's worked so hard to give that woman a better life. Like she's gotten so many opportunities because of his talent. And this is his ask. I feel like that's a very easy ask. But most of us, oh no, I'm not giving up my weaves and wigs for nobody. Okay, well, if that was a person that wanted to marry you, then guess what? You have now lost that opportunity, all right? And not every guy wants to stick with you, God forbid, 6 months, but 20 years, okay? Will stay there when you don't feel like sleeping with him, when you don't feel like doing this, when you don't feel like doing that, taking care of you when you make mistakes. We all know that Tasha K, you not only had the issue with Cardi B and lost the money and could have put the family in a bad financial situation, and he stayed there. Like we used to make, some of us were making jokes about like, yo man, he might leave her because she just lost the bag. But that man did not leave. He stayed there. Want to know why? Because she respects him. She made a mistake. She cleared it up. And that's what she was supposed to do because she knows that as a Black American woman married to a man that's not from our culture, most Black American men might not find a problem with it. Christian Black American man, but he had a problem with it. All right. His family has a problem with it. They're women that are supposed to be modest. She was not being modest at that point. But these other ladies want a man that's going to stick with you for 20 years and you want to do whatever the hell you want to do. And again, if you're not willing to give somebody else what they need, forget about relationships. Any person that I know that's in a long-term relationship or is in a great business, they understand two things. Number one, giving people what they want. Okay. That's number one. They give people what they want. And then they satisfy people on the behalf of themselves. They will go the extra mile. You want to know what? Those are the kind of people that always get customers. They always get business. They always get clients. They're always, for the most part, going to be into a relationship. Even if they break up, they'll find somebody who will value them because they care about somebody else. So many of these ladies out here, you only care about how you feel, and somebody got to come and deal with you as you are. And you're not that special for somebody to do that. Nobody that's a successful man wants to come and deal with you as you are, but that man had to work and develop himself for him to even be at an opportunity to get your phone number. That's exactly why it's so many single women, not just in America, but all across the Black world. And then
and these are facts, but fellas, we also can be delusional, okay? You can't go up to a woman who's already a certain way. She's already known for posting provocative pictures online and all that, and whoop-de-whoop, and that's really just her. And you expect her to change all of that for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she's willing to do that, then you got you one. But if she's not, then understand, man, You could have just found you a woman who already doesn't do that. You could, now that's hard, you know what I'm saying? These days, I remember back when I was in high school, man, getting underwear pic from a girl was sacred. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was in 10th grade, and a chick gave me a picture of her in like a bikini. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tucked it in my binder, got that thing home, put it in the box in my drawer, and man, look. We used to hold them things sacred. Now, you can find lingerie pictures on any of these girls' Instagrams. They happily show that, you know what I'm saying? They out in the club and that ain't nothing these days. And man, it's hard to find a woman that leans on her modesty. You know what I'm saying? So if you do find that, hold on to that if that's what you value. But understand, if that's not the girl that you find, don't expect her to just change for you. Give her a reason to, and if she's still not willing to, understand, man. Hey, bro, all right, this ain't the woman for me. But shout out to Tasha K, man. Shout out to Tasha K for apologizing to her husband and being mature enough to, realize that, okay, that made my husband uncomfortable. He's a Muslim man. They family ain't rocking like this, and, I got to do what I got to do and put my pride to the side to keep my family straight. Shout out to you for that. And y'all let me know how y'all felt about that one down in the comment section, man. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Road to 10K. We on the way. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Gangs. Oh yeah, and don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out.
Cash getting water heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all about the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like the smoke and get gone off a cone but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest pen verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toe touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the biomass flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees we done smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put the boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and your fucking chest open.